Hey everyone, thank you so much for watching today's video. In this video I'm going to show you this aqua eye makeup look, which is perfect for this time of the year. Really nice for like a summer day and not too crazy. Even though I used blue, I think it will not look like too crazy on your eyes. So I hope you're gonna try it out and step out of your comfort zone if you don't wear a lot of color. So first thing I did was prime my eyelids. I'm using the MAC Cosmetics paint pot in the color Soft Ochre. So I'm just applying it all over the eyelid, and then I went in with this light color from the Natasha Denona Pastel palette, if I'm not mistaken. I'm not quite sure what the name is, but I will link it down in the description bar. So this is going to be the only color that I'm going to blend all over in my crease. So I went in a few times with this color and just blended all over my crease. The shade was quite pigmented, so I didn't need a lot, but I always, no matter what, I always dip my brush in a few times in the eyeshadow to really like build up the color payoff. And then of course everything I'm doing at one side, I'm also doing at the other side. So I'm just sweeping my brush back and forward and kind of making circular motions. Then I went in with this color and I'm using my finger. The color is kind of similar to the one that I used in my crease. So when I apply this over the eyelid, I feel like it kind of blends automatically into that matte shade that I used in my crease because the shades are so similar. But I'm just using my finger and I feel like with those colors it just works best. Then I went in with this pencil and I wanted to use like something else. Normally I would go in with like a black eyeliner, or I would use eyeshadow for my eyeliner. But it's not very often that I actually use an eye pencil for my eyeliner. So I wanted to switch things up and see how it will work. So first I just applied a simple line above the lash line. And once I was almost finished with that, I grabbed a different brush, which is the Sigma E75 if I'm not mistaken. It's just like an eyeliner brush, but kind of like an angled shape. And I just tried to make the line a little bit more perfect using the brush. I just applied the pencil so it was still kind of creamy and workable. And then I applied the pencil on my brush. So I just kind of like sweep my brush on top of the tip of the pencil. And then I started creating my wing liner. So the first thing I did was create a line from the outer end of my lash line, kind of following the line towards the tail of my eyebrow. I do have a video where I go a little bit more in depth on how I do my wing liner, so I will link that down in the description bar in case you need a few more extra tips on how to make your wing liner as perfect as possible. So I just really focused on making it as sharp as possible, and I applied a few layers to make it stand out as much as possible, and this is how it looks so far. Then now we're going to focus on the lower lash line, the down part of the eye. But first I used a little bit of concealer to clean up the wing just to make it a little bit more sharp. It just always, I feel like it definitely makes a difference. It just cleans it up. If you didn't make it really like nice and sharp, you just use a little bit of concealer and that will fix all the mistakes. It's super easy. Then after this, I used a little bit of glitter. I wasn't sure if I wanted to do this because I wanted to keep it quite simple, but I felt like maybe this is too simple, so I just decided to add a little bit of glitter. I also have a video on how to apply your glitter in the best way, which I will link also down in the description bar. But what I normally do is just apply a little bit of the sticky glitter adhesive and then dip my brush on top of it, and that will make it stick. So now I'm going to go in with that same color that I used at the beginning for in my crease area, and now use it for underneath the lower lash line. So first I used the flat diviner brush from Sigma Beauty, and then I used a tiny blending brush and just smudged it all out and just applied a ton to make it as blue as possible. But the shade is super light in color. So what I really liked is just to blend it as much as possible, so it didn't really look like it was kind of laying on top of my skin. I really wanted to blend it into my skin. So now for my one line, I used a super light blue color, super pretty. You can also do like a nude if you feel like blue is a little bit too much. And then I used my favorite lash curler, which is from MAC Cosmetics. And then it's time for mascara. So I'm gonna use the the Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara, which is my personal favorite mascara. I absolutely love it. I also found out that in the Maybelline Sky High mascara, which used to be my favorite, there's an ingredient which I think I'm allergic to. And I noticed that ever since I stopped using that mascara, my eczema went away on my eyelids. but I also stopped using a eye makeup remover at the same time. So I'm not sure if it's the mascara or the eye makeup remover. Regardless, I'm just gonna stop using it because it does have some ingredients which are not good for eczema skin. So from now on, I will just go back to my Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara, which I used in this video, which is my personal favorite. So yeah, just wanted to let you guys know. Even though the Maybelline mascara is such a nice mascara, I just don't want to risk getting eczema again. So yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, this is the end of the video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you want to see next, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys!